Does this sound familiar? The alarm goes off, and your mind is ready to start the day. But when you go to move, your body puts up a fight. There's a chorus of creaks and groans, a deep-seated stiffness in your back, your knees, your hands, that makes those first few moments of the day feel like you're wading through thick mud. You might feel like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz, desperately in need of your oil can before you can even think about walking to the kitchen for that first cup of coffee. It's a frustrating feeling, and one that can easily make you believe that this is just an inevitable, unchangeable part of getting older, that this stiffness is your new normal. Well, I'm here today to tell you, with absolute confidence, that it doesn't have to be. What if I told you that you could reclaim your mornings, that you could greet the day with more freedom, less pain, and a feeling of fluid grace in your body? And what if it only took 5 minutes, before your feet even touch the floor? Welcome to Better Health. Today I'm going to guide you through a beautifully simple, incredibly effective 5-minute routine that I call greasing the joints. This isn't a workout. It's a gentle, loving wake-up call for your body, designed specifically to lubricate your joints and melt away that morning stiffness, setting the stage for a much more comfortable and active day. Before we begin the movements, I want you to truly understand why this works. Because knowledge is the most powerful tool we have for our health. Why do we feel so stiff in the morning in the first place? It's not just old age. There's a fascinating process happening inside your body while you sleep. Imagine the cartilage in your joints. The smooth, rubbery tissue that cushions the ends of your bones is like a sponge, and all around that sponge is a remarkable substance called synovial fluid. This is your body's own natural lubricant, its own version of WD-40 or olive oil. It's what allows your bones to glide past each other smoothly and without friction. Now, when you're still for a long period, like when you're sleeping, there's no movement to slosh that fluid around. A steady, gentle pressure on your joints slowly squeezes that lubricating fluid out of the cartilage sponge. So when you wake up, your sponges are a bit dry and compressed, of stiffness you feel. The magic of movement is that it does the opposite. As you begin to gently move, you create a pumping action. This action draws that precious synovial fluid back towards the cartilage, rehydrating it, plumping it up, and restoring its wonderful, slippery cushion. You are literally telling your body, okay, time to oil the hinges. So when we say we're going to grease the joints, that's exactly what we are doing. We are kickstarting that natural process. This isn't about forcing anything or pushing through pain. It's about coaxing your body awake, reminding it of its own incredible ability to create ease and fluidity. This process also brings fresh blood flow and oxygen to the muscles and tissues surrounding the joints, which helps to wash away any inflammatory substances that may have pooled overnight. It's like opening the windows in your house first thing in the morning to let in the fresh air. Now let's get ready to begin. The beauty of this routine is its simplicity. You can do it sitting on the edge of your bed, just as I am, or in a sturdy, comfortable chair. Wear whatever you slept in, as long as it isn't restrictive. The most important rule is to listen to your body. This should feel good. Think of it as a gentle, pleasant stretch, like a cat waking up from a nap. If you feel any sharp, shooting, or intense pain, that is your body's signal to stop or to make the movement smaller and gentler. We are honoring our bodies today, not challenging them. Ready? Let's begin our first minute. Minute 1. The ankle and wrist wake up. We're starting with our hands and feet for a very important reason. They are our primary points of contact with the world, and stiffness here can affect our balance and our ability to grip things. So sitting comfortably with your back supported, simply lift one foot just slightly off the floor. If lifting is too much, you can rest your heel on the floor. Now, slowly and mindfully, begin to draw circles with your big toe. Imagine you're painting a perfect circle in the air. Let's do 5 circles in one direction. 1, 2, feel that gentle movement waking up all the small bones in your ankle. 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Now let's reverse it. 5 circles in the other direction. 1, 2, breathe, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's give the other foot the same loving attention. Lift it slightly and begin your 5 circles. 1, 2, notice if this side feels different from the other. That's perfectly normal. 3, 4, 5. And reverse. 1, 2. This simple motion is sending that lubricating fluid right into the complex joint of your ankle. 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful. Now let's move to the wrists. Gently bring your hands together and interlace your fingers. Now, begin to make a slow, fluid, figure-8 motion with your wrists. Imagine you're stirring a thick pot of honey. Go slowly. Feel the movement in your wrists, your hands, and even up into your forearms. We're doing the exact same thing for our hands that we just did for our feet. This is especially wonderful if you experience stiffness or arthritis in your fingers. We're warming up all those delicate joints for the day ahead, for holding your coffee mug, for gardening, for hugging your loved ones. Let's continue for a few more seconds. Breathe in and out. Perfect. Minute 2. The seated knee glide. Our knees are one of the most common areas for morning stiffness. They are powerful joints that do a lot of work for us, so let's wake them up gently. Sit tall, with your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Place your hands on your thighs for support. Keeping your back straight, we're going to focus on one leg at a time. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly straighten one leg out in front of you, as if you're trying to gently press your heel toward the opposite wall. Don't worry about getting it perfectly straight. Just go to the point where you feel a gentle activation in the muscle at the front of your thigh. Hold for a breath, and then slowly, with control, lower your foot back to the floor. The control on the way down is just as important as the extension. Let's repeat on the same leg. Exhale and extend. Feel that wonderful quadriceps muscle engaging to support the knee joint, and inhale to lower. Let's do 3 more on this side. Extend. This isn't about speed, it's about mindful, controlled movement. Lower. 2 more. Extend. We're telling the knee joint, good morning, it's time to get to work. Lower. Last one on this side. Extend and lower. Now for the other leg. Let's give it the same care. Exhale and slowly extend the leg out. Feel the gentle stretch. Inhale and lower it back down with control. You are pumping that nourishing fluid right into the knee capsule. Extend. This helps to reduce that feeling of grating or grinding. Lower. 3 more. Exhale and inhale. Notice your breath. Let it guide the movement. 2 more. Last one. Extend it out and gently lower it back down. Fantastic. Minute 3. The gentle seated cat-cow. The spine is our central pillar, and waking it up is key to feeling fluid and mobile all day long. The cat-cow is a classic yoga pose, but we're going to do a very gentle, supported version right here in our seat. Place your hands on your knees or your thighs with your feet flat on the floor. On your next inhalation, I want you to gently arch your spine. Think about sending your heart forward, your chest open, and slightly lift your gaze. Your shoulders will naturally roll back and down. Don't crane your neck. Keep it long. This is our cow position. You should feel a wonderful, gentle stretch across your chest and the front of your body. Now, as you exhale, we do the opposite. Gently round your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest and let your back curve towards the wall behind you. Imagine you're creating a C shape with your spine. Feel that lovely release between your shoulder blades and in your lower back. This is our cat position. Let's flow between these 2 movements with our breath. Inhale, arching forward, opening the heart. Cow pose. Exhale, rounding back, releasing the spine. Cat pose. Let's do a few more rounds. Inhale, arch. This brings mobility to each individual vertebra. Exhale, round. Think of this as flossing for your spine. Each time you move, you are creating space and encouraging fluid movement between those bones. This is one of the single best things you can do for back stiffness. Let's do 1 more full round. Inhale, chest comes forward, and exhale, gently round and release. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral, straight spine. Minute 4. The seated torso twist. Now that we've moved the spine forwards and backwards, let's add some gentle rotation. This is fantastic for lubricating the small facet joints along your spine and for waking up the muscles in your core and sides. Sit tall once again, imagining a string pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, gently twist your torso to the right. You can bring your left hand to your outer right thigh, and your right hand can rest on the bed or chair beside you for light support. The twist should come from your waist, not from your neck or by wrenching your shoulders. Your head should just follow along for the ride. Only twist as far as feels good. We're not aiming for a pretzel shape here, just a gentle, rinsing stretch. Hold here for a full breath. Inhale, feel your spine get longer. Exhale, maybe you can soften just a little more into the twist. Now, on an inhale, slowly and carefully unwind back to the center. Let's do the other side. Take a breath in to lengthen. As you exhale, gently rotate to the left. Your right hand comes to your left thigh. Your left hand comes beside you. Keep both of your sitting bones grounded evenly on the bed. Remember, this is a kind movement. It's like gently wringing out a sponge, clearing out any stiffness that has settled in your back overnight. Hold for a full breath here. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, slowly return to face forward. Let's do that one more time on each side, a little more fluidly this time. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. And inhale to center. Wonderful work. Minute 5. The shoulder and neck release. We hold so much tension in our neck and shoulders, and it often gets worse overnight. This final minute is dedicated to gently releasing that area, which can prevent tension headaches and improve your posture for the entire day. Let's begin with some simple shoulder rolls. On an inhalation, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. As you exhale, roll them back, and then let them melt down your back. Let's do that again. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Imagine you have a pencil between your shoulder blades, and you're trying to squeeze it. Let's do 3 more. 1. Really feel the movement. 2. Breaking up all that stiffness. And 3. Now let's reverse the direction. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and forward. Exhale, let them come down. It might feel a little less natural, and that's okay. 2 more. Up and forward and down. Last one. Up and forward and down. Just let your shoulders rest, heavy and relaxed. For the final movement, let's give our neck some attention. Sit tall, take a deep breath out, and as you do, gently let your right ear drift down towards your right shoulder. Just let the weight of your head create a beautiful, gentle stretch along the left side of your neck. There's no need to pull or push. If you want a little more, you can gently rest your right hand on your head, but do not pull. The hand is just for a tiny bit of extra weight. Breathe into that space you're creating. Hold for 1 more breath. Now use your hand to gently help your head back to center. Let's do the other side. Exhale, and let your left ear gently fall towards your left shoulder. Close your eyes if that feels good. Notice all the tiny muscles along the right side of your neck and top of your shoulder letting go. Breathe. 1 more deep breath here. And then gently guide your head back to upright. And that's it. Take a moment. Just sit here and notice how you feel. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently rock your torso. Do you feel that? A little more space, a little more freedom. A little less like the Tin Man, and a little more like yourself. You have just given your body an incredible gift. You've invested 5 minutes to completely change the trajectory of your day. This simple act of greasing your joints means you're more likely to take your first steps with confidence, to bend down to tie your shoes with ease, and to move through your day with less pain and more joy. The key, like with any healthy habit, is consistency. Try to stack this habit onto something you already do every morning. The moment your alarm goes off, before you even think about your feet hitting the floor, make that your cue to begin this routine. In a week, you won't even have to think about it. It will just be the way you start your day. And remember, this small morning ritual has a ripple effect. When you feel better physically, it lifts your mood. It gives you the energy and confidence to be more active, to say yes to a walk with a friend, to get down on the floor to play with your grandkids, to live your life more fully. That is the true power of mindful movement. You have the power to influence how you age. It isn't something that just happens time to time. The choices you make every single day, especially these small, gentle acts of self-care, are what build a foundation for a vibrant, mobile, and independent future. I truly hope you found this Grease the Joints routine helpful. I encourage you to try it tomorrow morning and see the difference for yourself. Please, let us know in the comments below how it felt. Your experience can inspire someone else in this wonderful community. If this video resonated with you and you're ready to take control of your health journey, please give it a thumbs up and, most importantly, subscribe to Better Health. We are committed to bringing you practical, respectful, and effective advice to help you thrive in this beautiful chapter of life. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Go out and have a wonderfully mobile day.